On this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob is in Kansas for hopefully an opportunity to kill a big buck from this part of the country. Also on this week's Sportsman's Table, we feature another South Carolina certified shrimp recipe. All this and a whole lot more, and it all begins right now.
Oh man, guys, this has been a great day. We shot this hog. Look at that. Wow, let me hold that thing. Nice. Well, folks, welcome to our show this week. Look, I'm going to have to tell you where Bob Redfern is this week. I am in south central Kansas, and we're going to be doing a little bit of big buck hunting. You know, we've had an opportunity to come out here, and I'm going to introduce our host today. And, you know, coming to Kansas is really special. I spent some time out here while I was on active duty in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, but I've never been to south central. And I tell you what, it's just beautiful terrain out here. We had an opportunity to do a little duck hunting this morning. It was just like being in Arkansas, covered up over there. So I will tell you, I've got to introduce my host and the guy that's going to put me on a big buck, and that's Mr. Travis Stevens right out here. Travis, listen, I gotta tell you, why is Kansas so special? I mean, you're a lifelong resident. I know you're going to be partial, but this is just wonderful terrain out here, and you guys got big bucks.
Oh yeah. Well, we're right on kind of on the line between Unit 15 and 16. That's where you kind of meet the rivers. There's like two big rivers. Anyway, there's probably more bridges in this county than any other county in the state, and it's loaded with big, huge fields of red cedars, and mixed with that in the prairie hay grass.
Well, tell me, you find, I mean, gosh, all the sheds every year. I mean, you just got enormous bucks out here. I mean, what's the difference between that and the southeastern whitetail?
Well, we got a lot more timber. We got a lot more area for them to hide in. You know, I'll usually find you maybe 70 to 100 antlers a year, and that's maybe 10%.
Wow.
Of what actually is out there.
The body mass is bigger, the antler mass is bigger. That has to be, I guess maybe the protein is bigger out here. And of course, the winters are harsher, and I guess the good Lord made them withstand the cold. So, you know, and again, I'm not telling our viewers out there anything they probably don't know, but, you know, to come out here to get an opportunity to draw a buck tag as a non-resident is really kind of special. But having a great host like you, who is a lifelong resident, you farm here, you grew up here, your family's here, and this is just a very special place to you, I know.
Yeah, I'm a fifth generation farmer here. Everybody came in from Kentucky clear back in the old days, probably late 1800s.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, I am excited to get in the stand. I'm just looking forward to this because we've already saw a lot of big bucks since we've been out here. And I just tell you, I can't wait. Plus, having you as my spotter, man, it don't get any better than that, my friend. Let's head on out to the stand, okay? I'm anxious because, you know, the sun shined a little bit. Gosh, we had lunch, maybe a little nap time in there. You think?
That's right, yeah.
Well, folks, listen, we're going to head on down to the stand, but listen, on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine this week, Kansas big buck hunting. I'm telling you, we're going to do it. Well, folks, it's 2 o'clock, and Travis has got us in the stand out here. He believes in this app that has the peak times, and so we're following that thing. And so we got a peak time here this afternoon from about 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. We've already seen a doe kind of move around, but I wanted to tell you what I'm shooting because I'm really kind of excited about this new Browning X-Bolt. Okay, it is in the 6.5 Creedmoor. It is a beautiful, beautiful gun, and I'm also using the X Sight from ATN. This is the 4K Pro. It's the digital video scope that you've seen me use before. So we're also going to have camera video from my partner and producer here today, but I'm also going to get him on camera with the video sight, as well as Travis down here has got the ATN video binos, okay, and so he's going to be getting some other video. Now all we need is this buck to come on, okay, but I tell you, I have to put out a shout out to the good folks at Browning Ammunition, okay. We're using the Browning BXS, okay, from Browning Ammo, the best there is. So I've got the best of all worlds today. I got a great guide, I've got good weapons to use, I've got great sights, and now all I need is a buck to come on down. So stay tuned. We're going to see if he's going to come today. Well, folks, it's a little after 2:30 in the afternoon. Travis and I just got in the stand, and lo and behold, out my right window, about 430 yards, is a nice buck. A couple of does. We're right in the rut season here, and he is just having a good old time. Just take a look at this. See what else may come about. Usually when there are does, there are other bucks. And my ATN video scope here. All right. Little movement. He's got a nice rack on him. Could be a shooter, but I think there's bigger ones out there. All right, boys and girls. Not anything to make him move yet. Okay. Well, folks, here's another shot. A couple of bucks about the same distance, about 430 yards, just came in on the other one that I've been previously looking at. Now, where's that other big boy going back there? Okay. He's got a funky looking set of antlers back there. All right, now the does, now we've got a little fighting going on, okay. And that one big one looks like maybe he's got a little damage to that upper right antler on his right side, okay. The doe, she's got to get back in it, okay. I mean, you go from famine to feast. They're still 430 yards away. Need to get them a little bit closer here. Yeah. All right, those are two nice bucks. A little bit different.
When we come back from commercial break, we head back to Kansas to see if our luck is any better on day 2 of our Kansas deer hunt.
In the wild, nature dictates that when it's time to eat, animals will instinctively find and devour the meal that satisfies them most. In the water, Berkeley Powerbait's scientifically proven formula triggers the natural predatory instinct in bass. Now available in a plethora of shapes, sizes, and colors. Berkeley Powerbait. Fish bite and won't let go.
For great food, amazing views, and the best live entertainment, there's no better place in Murrells Inlet than Deck 383. Located on the beautiful Waccamaw River, you can sit outdoors on our spacious deck and enjoy the sunset over the river, or you can just relax and listen to your favorite music with friends. Enjoy great food that's prepared fresh daily and cooked to order. And if you enjoy karaoke or live music, Deck 383 is the place to be for locals and tourists. Get away from the crowd and join us at Deck 383 in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. Nestled in the western part of South Carolina is the Old 96 District. Comprised of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenevood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties, this region is rich in history. fishing, hunting, and small town flavor. Old 96 District is part of the South Carolina freshwater coast, covering over 2,000 miles of shoreline, which offer many fishing opportunities and is home to the only wild turkey museum in the world. Local businesses offer a wide variety of unique gifts and foods. Make sure you discover the undiscovered wonders of the Old 96 District of South Carolina.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer?
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow. That's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Where's the trailer though?
Get 0% financing for 72 months on all 2020 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings. That's on top of most other offers. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by these following sponsors. Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Agriculture Department, it's a matter of taste. By Browning, the best there is. By Wakawachi Marina and Deck 383, located in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. By the Old 96 District of South Carolina, come discover the unexpected wonders. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing, your source for all your promotional product needs.
Well, folks, welcome back to Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, day 2 of our big buck quest here in Kansas. And joining me again is Travis Stevens. And Travis is our outfitter. You know, I tell you what, big bucks is the name of the game. Tell everybody about the outfitters here that you run, you know, in South Central Kansas.
Name of it is Trophy Buck Outfitters of Kansas. I've been in business 20 years now. Started when I was about 28. Just some of the best prime whitetails in the country.
Well, and a true test of that last night. We kind of run out. You know, as deer shows come and go, okay, I don't spend all year hunting deer, okay? I love to come and enjoy it with folks like you. It is a destination for us, but tell everybody last night what we saw out there in those 3 big bucks. I'll have to be honest with you. I've been doing this for a long time, but I have never seen nothing what we saw last night. Let's recap just real quick here before we head to the stand for our second day hunt. Tell them. I'm going to let you tell them, not me.
Well, we started off, we had a few does come in there. There was actually one doe come in there. It was heat. Second round of rut's been coming on. It's been about 30 days. The rut hit around the 11th or 12th this year in November. It was about 10 after 5. We had about 30 minutes of shooting light left, and over to our right about 400 yards, there was 3 bucks came out. Big 6-pointer and a big 10 and an 8. And that big 10 and that 8 locked up and was fighting probably 10-15 minutes or so, and that big 6-pointer just sat back there and watched them like he was running the show and just seeing what they were doing.
Well, now I have to ask you, you know, Travis, as we were sitting there watching them, you've already had your eye on this big 6. I mean, huge high rack. Is that unusual? I mean, you've been kind of watching that deer for what, a couple of years?
Yeah, I've seen him, 3 years now. I had him on camera in 2017. I did get to see him last year. We didn't hunt over here in this area. We'd had some trouble getting cattle out and stuff, so this is kind of and there was no cattle in here this year, so it's kind of the first time we've hunted in a couple years.
Well, you know, one of the things that I want to tell all the folks out there, and I want y'all to pay attention to this, okay, because everybody talks about fair chase and all that, and that's what I do, okay? You're not going to see me hunting in high fencing, and I just don't do that, okay? And that's why I'm here with this guy, because of what you have out here. These deer come and go. I mean, this is a free rein, fair chase area out here, okay? You don't have them bottled up. You don't have them named, you know, like some places we know. That's what's really special about what you do, Travis.
Right, and we're going to get out here. It's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we got a slight peak in the afternoon, and a lot of times them big bucks will go out there and they'll be breeding them does, and them does will like to get a little bite to eat in the afternoon, and they might sit back there and watch them. So we'll see if he comes out here in the afternoon like a lot of times they do, just by themselves with that doe.
Well, and you know, it's really special that you're able to join me in there because I've got the hard work to do. I've got to get him down when you say pull the trigger. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to this, really. And for much that what we do here, again, it's the friendships that we make along the way. And, you know, I just have to say, you have just been the consummate new friend that I have found, and
Well, it's been
I
a
have to
pleasure
tell you,
having you.
man, it really has been. And you know, you've got a great family, you've got a great operation, and you know, again, folks, this guy is a farmer. Okay, he is one of those unsung heroes of America. Okay, him and his family. You go back what, 4 generations?
5 generations.
5 generations of farming here, and so. This is a sideline for him. It's a passion for him, okay? It's not his primary income. He does it, and he only does 15 hunts a year. And so,
At the most.
yeah, at the most. And so that's really kind of special. And I just really appreciate you allowing me to come out here. First of all, be a part of this. You love to duck hunt? Okay, we've had some great duck hunting
blast.
action here. Yeah, man. Well, listen, let's go to the stand
Let's
because
do it.
I can't wait. All right, man, come on, man. All right, day 2 of our Kansas hunt. I've got a big boy. I can't tell if that is the same. I think that's a different deer. All right. But he's out there by himself. He's at about 323 yards. Not sure if I'm looking at him or he's looking at me. Let's just see. There's a couple of does running around out there too, so. And this is out the right side of the stand. All right, what are you gonna do here? It's like a standoff. Now that doesn't look like too bad of a buck. He's a shooter. I'd be happy with that one. Okay. Where are we headed here? That does not look like a deer from yesterday. I'm gonna lose him here. Let's see if I can pick him up on the other side. Nope. Okay. All right, now deer on the other side of those trees. We're at about 222 yards. This deer looks really familiar. I believe that's the deer from yesterday. Got that funky looking tine on his right side over there. That's a high rack. A little bit different. I don't guess that other one's gonna show up, so let's see if we just can't take this one.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we head to Deck 383 in Murrells Inlet for another South Carolina certified shrimp recipe.
Number one priority when hunting out of elevated stand is safety. Always wear a safety harness and use a lifeline when you can. Always have at least 3 points of contact when climbing in and out of your stand. And remember, safe hunting is no accident.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina.
Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
South Carolina's Santee Cooper Country invites you to relax and get away from the pressures of everyday life from world-class fishing, golf, camping, or lakeside dining on traditional Southern cuisine. With over 450 miles of shoreline, Santee Cooper is an exciting challenge for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, offering unique outdoor adventures for the whole family. Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes. To receive a free newsletter and e-news, just log on at santeecoopercountry.org.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Folks, welcome to this week's edition of the Sportsman's Table. Back with us this week, Chef Tom Mullally. He's a chef instructor and the owner of Strand Catering right here in Myrtle's Inlet and Myrtle Beach. Tom has been with us and cooking for us over 10 years, okay? I'll tell you, buddy.
Hey, Bob. Always a pleasure, my friend. How are you?
I'll tell you. And you've got another great dish for us today. What are you going to be whipping up?
This is going to be a sautéed shrimp francaise. Francaise has a little Italian flair to it. It's in a light egg batter, and as we know here in our Atlantic waters, we've got fresh local shrimp.
Yeah, well, you know, befitting of the setting that we're here, right here at Watcha Marina. I mean, you know, right deck 383, the boats in the back. I mean, shrimp.
Nothing could be finer than South Carolina.
There you go. All right.
Doesn't get any better than this.
This has got to be an easy rest.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. We're going to dredge it in a little flour and egg wash.
Okay.
So we're going to go in our flour. It's seasoned, salt and pepper, no bland food allowed. That never impresses. My culinary students will tell you that.
Okay.
One of my famous lines. And the way I look at it, Bob, you know how it is with shellfish, shrimp seems to be the most popular. There's people out there, for whatever reason, they may dislike clams or oysters, but I don't know too many people that dislike shrimp.
Well, I mean, of course, we're so blessed here, especially on the coast, certified SE, caught fish, produce, all those kinds of things under the Certified SE program. And of course, none other than the great chefs across this state, you guys use those products in all your recipes.
Definitely.
So
it's how we roll.
Yeah.
Farm to table, fresh, support fresh local family-owned businesses here in the inlet.
Absolutely.
7 Seas for our seafood, Lee's Farm for our produce, all that stuff. We're all a team. It's a team effort.
How long are we going to let these hummers cook?
He's just going to need a minute or two on each side.
Okay.
We're a nice golden brown. So we went in our flour first, then our egg wash. Egg wash is just
that's quick. Wow.
Yep, half and half cream and 1 whole egg. Whisk it together, and you're going to get that nice golden brown color there.
Oh.
And what I love about this dish, Bob, is it's nice and light. There's no breadcrumbs at all. It's flour, egg wash into the olive oil.
There you go. So if you're watching your weight, no, he can be watching you.
Exactly, exactly. Carb free.
Yeah. Tom, what do you got going here now? It smells great.
You know how it is, Bob. Us chefs, we love garlic and onions.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a heirloom tomato dill relish that's going to go on top of our shrimp. So we started off with a little garlic, shallots, beautiful colored heirloom tomatoes. These are sweet grape tomatoes. We've got about 3 different colors in there.
Yeah.
Some scallion. We're going to put a little fresh dill in there. And again, we realize that no bland food is allowed, so it's going to be nice and flavorful. That always impresses our guests. But that beautiful color there really makes the plate come alive. All right, now let's start plating this delicious dish.
There you go. Okay.
Again, shrimp francaise. This is some fresh rice. I put a little scallion in there for a little color, a little added flavor.
See, most of us good old boys can't pronounce francaise.
You just have to repeatedly say it. It just comes to mind.
I got you. Okay.
Here's our shrimp francaise and our light egg batter. Fresh, local, and again, I think fish, I would say, is our most popular shellfish when people are eating.
Oh, absolutely, they do. They love shrimp.
The odd numbers are best for eye appeal. For plate presentation, we've got 7 shrimp going down there. Some fresh local vegetables. You can actually put any type of your favorite vegetables on there. And they eat with the eyes first, as we know, and as you can see, the colors and flavors are just really starting to come alive. We'll top it up with our heirloom tomato dill relish, Bob, and we'll be good to go, ready for service.
Oh, my goodness. Tom, that is just great.
Look at the plate just developing. They eat with the eyes first. It makes you want to eat it, Bob.
Here, listen, the breeze in the background from deck 383 here at the marina.
Great cooking conditions for the chef.
It is. Tom, thank you so much for being a guest again. And folks, I will tell you, CertifiedSCGrown.com. Check and see what's fresh on the menu. Come on down to Watcha Marina down here at Deck 383, and I will tell you, the folks down here at Waka Watcha, this is just awesome, and I can't say enough about it. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at CertifiedSCGrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
No matter if you're hunting private property or public property, make sure you're wearing an orange hat, vest, or coat of solid visible international orange so that you will be seen and identified as a hunter, not as a game animal. Wearing visible orange could save your life. Be safe, be seen.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer.
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow.
That's pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Where's the trailer though? Get 0% financing for 72 months on all 2020 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings. That's on top of most other offers. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
This reel allows you to cover more water, make more casts, giving you more opportunities to catch more fish. The new Revo Rocket, Abu Garcia, for life.
Browning Speed combines advanced fabrics, tailored fit, and innovative camouflage. Hunt harder, faster, and stronger than ever. Speed, killer clothing.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by these following sponsors. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. By Berkeley. Catch more fish with Berkeley Fishing Products. By Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition. Browning, the best there is. By Southern Woods Plantation. Offering the best in southern comfort and quail hunting. And by SANTEE Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes.
Well, folks, that's our show this week. I hope you enjoyed our deer hunting in Kansas. Listen, it was a great opportunity, and if you get a chance, you need to try the same thing. Well, as I always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.